Do you ever daydream about living the life of a princess? You know, sipping tea with your pinky finger raised, wearing stunning designer gowns, and dripping in diamonds. Well, get ready to be swept away into the fabulous world of Princess Charlene of Monaco, where living like a queen is the norm. From rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme to gracing the pages of fashion magazines, Princess Charlene has done it all. But don't be fooled by her glitzy lifestyle, because this royal knows how to use her influence for good, and she takes her duty to her country seriously. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive headfirst into the world of Princess Charlene, where we will be exploring her glamorous life, her dazzling jewels, and her incredible work for the people of Monaco. Trust us, this is a royal adventure you won't want to miss. Princess Charlene of Monaco, $150 million. As a member of one of the wealthiest royal families in the world, Princess Charlene's lifestyle is nothing short of extraordinary. From her extravaganza $70 million wedding in the magnificent palace that she calls home today, to her stunning collection of designer clothes and jewelry, everything about her exudes luxury and grandeur. And of course, Princess Charlene is also known for her philanthropic work. She's actively involved in various charitable organizations and initiatives, particularly those that focus on children's health and well-being. But before we get into all of that, let's dive into the story of how Princess Charlene became the glamorous and benevolent royal that she is today. A modern-day fairy tale princess. Born in Zimbabwe, Africa, Charlene Wittstock was a competitive swimmer who went on to represent South Africa in the 2000 Olympics. It was during a swimming competition in Monaco that she met Prince Albert II, the ruler of the small but extremely wealthy European country. Monaco is considered to be the land of the rich and famous. This little slice of paradise, located on the French Riviera, boasts an impressive 32% of millionaires in its population. No wonder it's known as the billionaire's playground. But who runs the show in this tiny yet prosperous city-state? Meet the Grimaldis, the Monaco royal family led by the suave and sophisticated Prince Albert II. As the son of the late Prince Rainier III and Hollywood legend Grace Kelly, Prince Albert II was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. With an estimated net worth of $1 billion, he owns a quarter of the land he reigns over, making the Monaco royal family one of the wealthiest in the world. Getting back to the story. Charlene, representing her native South Africa in the swimming competition, caught Albert's eye from the moment she hit the water. Meanwhile, Albert, a seasoned athlete with the Monaco bobsleigh team, was content to watch from the sidelines. Their paths crossed again when Charlene made a splash in Monte Carlo for yet another swimming competition years later, and this time, love was in the air. Albert and Charlene started dating in 2006, and fast forward to today, Charlene is no longer just a champion swimmer. She's now living the fairy tale as a real-life princess. She said "I do" to Prince Albert, who proposed to her with a blingin' diamond ring from Repausi. The sparkler had a whopping 3-carat, pear-cut diamond as the centerpiece, surrounded by smaller diamonds, and the price tag? A staggering $70,000. They got married in a grand wedding ceremony, and she became Princess Charlene of Monaco. Speaking of which, let's get into the details of their glorious and unforgettable wedding. $70 million wedding. Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene Wittstock got married in what's known as the sensational wedding of the century. You see, Monaco hadn't witnessed a royal wedding in over 50 years, not since Grace Kelly's fairy tale nuptials back in 1956, so needless to say, the pressure was on for this royal couple to pull off something truly magical. And boy did they deliver. Their wedding was a 4-day extravaganza that cost a whopping $70 million. The open-air event was filled with glittering pageantry, fireworks, and pure joy. It was the first royal wedding to be broadcast live on TV and the internet, so the whole world could witness the spectacle. The palace courtyard was packed with 800 lucky guests sipping cocktails and hobnobbing with the locals, who were invited to join in on the fun. A staggering 150,000 people crammed the streets, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the beautiful bride and her charming prince. Charlene was positively radiant in her Armani wedding dress, which featured a magnificent 66-foot veil and train fit for a princess. And let's not forget about the scrumptious 5-tiered wedding cake, which required a mind-boggling 110 pounds of strawberries. Now that's a lot of fruit for a cake. The guest list was a who's who of royalty: heads of state, ambassadors, business magnates, fashion designers, models, and sports stars. Some of the notable attendees included Karl Lagerfeld, Naomi Campbell, and Giorgio Armani. The icing on the cake was the performance by the American rock band The Eagles, who rocked the house before the ceremony. When it came to fashion, the wedding was a feast for the eyes. Charlene sparkled in diamond earrings by Taba at the civil ceremony and a jaw-dropping infinite cascade necklace with 1,237 diamonds weighing a total of 56.67 carats and 6 pear-shaped white pearls costing between $300,000 and $500,000 US. Speaking of jewelry, the princess follows in the glamorous footsteps of her iconic mother-in-law Grace Kelly, and has a fondness for designer brands such as Dior, Cartier, Graff, and many others. It's also noteworthy that Prince Albert commissioned a special wedding gift from Van Cleef & Arpels for her. The set, which is aptly named Ocean and pays homage to Charlene's swimming career, has designs resembling the graceful waves of the sea. This aquatic masterpiece includes a tiara, necklace, and a pair of earrings, each boasting a whopping 1,200 stones. Of those, 850 are diamonds adorned with splashes of turquoise. Charlene is also known to love Cartier bling. She has rocked some seriously jaw-dropping pieces, like the L'Odyssée de Cartier necklace with 20 carats of pear-shaped diamonds worth a whopping $4.7 million US, and a diamond bracelet from the iconic Panther collection worth $236,000. And of course, we can't forget her fancy Panther de Cartier earrings, one pair with diamonds, sapphires, and onyx worth a staggering $192,000, and another with diamonds and pearls valued at $62,000. And this princess definitely knows how to sparkle and shine on the front cover of style magazines. She's usually decked out in stunning Dior jewels. One of her favorite pieces is the Missy and Dior pearl resin necklace, which she rocked on the cover of Point de Vue's January 2021 issue. She's also a fan of the trendy Dior Trebales earrings, wearing them on multiple occasions, including a visit to the Monaco Red Cross headquarters and a rugby match between England and South Africa. And when she wants to go all out for a photo shoot, she's been known to sport some expensive flower earrings from Dior's Milly sous la Neige collection. Also, if there's one thing that gets Charlene's heart aflutter, it's earrings, and boy does she have a thing for Graff's dazzling designs. Remember those 30.57 carat diamond hoops she rocked at the Monte Carlo Film Festival in 2019? And let's not forget those aquamarine and diamond stunners she donned at the Monaco Red Cross Ball Gala back in 2013. And a woman with a taste like hers loves ravishing rubies. Charlene's been known to pair these fiery gems with her stunning ensembles, like the oval-shaped drop pairs she wore to the Princess Grace Awards in 2015, or the ones with 20 carats of rubies and 11 carats of diamonds at the National Day celebrations in 2019. These dazzling gems can fetch up to a whopping $700,000 each. That's some serious bling. And just when we thought Charlene couldn't possibly shine any brighter, she attended the 2022 Red Cross Ball wearing a dazzling new creation by Van Cleef & Arpels, the Enval butterfly necklace and bracelet, complete with white gold and diamonds. According to reports, the bracelet alone will set you back a cool $125,000. The Princess Palace. Princess Charlene of Monaco calls the magnificent Prince's Palace their home sweet home. It's a lavish residence located in the heart of Monaco, boasting a jaw-dropping view of the Mediterranean Sea with a whopping 300 rooms and a treasure trove of priceless art and antiques. This palace is truly fit for royalty. But there's more. She's the proud owner of another amazing property too, like a fancy villa on the French Riviera where she soaks up the sun, and a cozy ski chalet in the Swiss Alps where she can hit the slopes whenever she likes. Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation. Princess Charlene is making waves in the world of charity as well. This former Olympic swimmer is making a splash in the world of philanthropy, and she's not afraid to get her feet wet. Her foundation, the Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation, is on a mission to promote water safety and prevent drowning. With her own experience in the water, Princess Charlene knows just how important it is to teach children about water safety. Through her foundation, she's partnered with organizations to provide swimming lessons and education to kids worldwide. But that's not all. Princess Charlene is a philanthropic jack of all trades. She's been involved with organizations that support children's health, education, welfare, and the arts. She's even lent a helping hand to charities that focus on environmental conservation and animal welfare. It's not just about the money though. Princess Charlene also donates her time and resources to these charities. She's a hands-on kind of philanthropist, and that's something to admire. All of her hard work hasn't gone unnoticed either. She's been honored with several awards, including the Champion of Children Award by the Child Mind Institute, and the Global Champion for Women and Girls by the United Nations. So let's give a round of applause to Princess Charlene of Monaco. She's a true inspiration, and she's making a difference in the world, one stroke at a time. That's all we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed our content, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave your comments down below about what you thought of Princess Charlene, and we'll see you next time.